What's happening, guys? So, this is basically what will happen in the midst of this scenario with the narcissist. Because when they can screw you over once, when they can get you once in their minds, they can get you forever. And little did they know what we have in store for them whenever they come back. Because when the narcissist returns, and in their mind, in their delusional mind, they think they have power over you, they're about to find out otherwise. Because all the victims that they've broken down, you were the one that rose from that situation. You were the one that got up and fought tooth and nail to become who you are, and regardless of how good looking or attractive they may have been, nothing on earth would ever let you take them back ever again. And that's the rude awakening that they're in for, because they think they're better than you. So whenever you get better than them and they come back, because if you didn't self-improve, they might be better than you, because they veered off, they lived their life, and you had to suffer. But when you work on yourself during that time off, during their absence, you skyrocketed yourself forward in life. You have ultimately become more attractive, more valuable, a better catch than they ever will be, and you just continue on that life. That's what shocks them. They come back, you're not the same person. You know, I got done dirty before a long time ago, but it's something that I fixed very fast. And they had no idea what was coming. You will skyrocket. You will tower over the narc when they come back. Like, you're looking at them like, what? Like what? Like what? You think you're all that? What? What? You ain't none of that. And this is what they bring out of us. We don't want to be this way, but they're challenging you, bro. We want to be on a equal playing field with individuals we deal with, whether it be a relationship or friendship or anything. We don't want to bring that type of energy into certain things, but when it comes to the narc and they want to play those games, you're going to show them who's boss. You got to stand up to these individuals, bro. Don't ever let them make you vulnerable. Don't ever let them get close like that to you. It's the worst mistake you'll ever make in your life. I've made the mistake. I allow myself to get vulnerable around a complete monster. And when that happens, they will destroy your life. You have to make sure who you're dealing with is gonna do things the right way in life. And not these crazy ass individuals, bro. They switch up on you like this. And it did not take me long to see exactly what they were, and it took a little bit of time, but as soon as I knew, I knew. And that's when it gets better immediately, because what you don't know is what gets you the most. What I didn't know at first is what hit me the hardest and what got me the worst. And I was very young when this happened, like very young. And, you know, as soon as you know, it gets better. What you don't know, like I said, is what's gonna kill you, bruh. What you don't know is what's gonna kill you. What you know, it can't harm you. It cannot affect you. It's the not knowing is what causes pain in the mind, in the soul. Even when you mess with these modern day chicks, bro, and it's like things are going good and all of a sudden they start playing hard to get. They start giving you mixed signals. You don't know what's going on. It causes turmoil in the mind and you're thinking like, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on over here? You just don't know. This is what causes uncertainty in the mind. This is what causes either a little or a lot of pain in the mind. And you have to ask yourself, is this situation worth it? Is it worth it to go through these things? Because as far as I'm concerned, bro, there's a lot of people don't understand why we don't deal with many people, bro. It's like, why would we deal with many people today when individuals just want to cause us pain? It's like you're wasting time. You're playing games. We could be doing amazing things, but yet you do all this extra shit. You do all this dumb shit for literally no reason at all. It's completely insane. It makes no sense, but there's a lot of individuals out there, bro, and it's like, just narcissistic behavior all the way around. I believe, bro, there's like not even full-blown narcs out there necessarily, but it's like they're displaying more and more and more narc behavior as the days go by. And it's crucial that you stay away from them, because if this rubs off on you too much, it's going to start to change you as a person and not the best person. Things have happened to me, and bro, I'm telling you, I've had my days where I was like rattled. Like, I mean rattled every single second of every single day, just biting down, getting after it. I'm in the gym, I'm just like a bull. Just because of people. It's crazy, bro. But like I said, when you just choose to as much as they've done, you just breathe. You start to move logically. You start to make the right moves. You put your time in the right places. You become better over time. They become much worse over time. And they end up going through this phase where it's this major rude awakening for them. Like a major rude awakening, bro. You have no idea what they're going to feel whenever they come back and you slam that door right in their face. And you're just looking at them just like, yeah, mother ever, what? What? And it's an amazing feeling, you know. It's truly an amazing feeling to do that, because that's the exact second you take every bit of your power back that you've ever had. All those other questions you had in mind come to a close, come to a screeching halt. And you reign supreme like you should. And you discard them for good. You send them off to the bleachers, to the nosebleed section. And you live your life the way you should. I don't give individuals nowadays much of a chance. I would argue I give up too easy on people today. I'm not even joking, and I'm not even afraid or ashamed to admit that, because it's true. That if you guys have saw what I've been through in my life, you'd understand why I give up on people so easy when certain things happen. I have probably ruined certain things with females. Not that it was entirely my fault, but it's like if I tried a little harder, if I just gave more effort, if I You know, they did play games too, but it's like my tolerance for that kind of stuff, bro, it's like it's pretty much at zero. If they're gonna play a game, I'm not doing it. Like, if that's what it has to come down to, I just don't even want to do it, bro. Like, the things I've faced, I just don't want to do it. I don't want to give you nothing. I don't want to give you an ounce of my power. It just literally angers me. It just frustrates me, bro. It pisses me off so much. Like I'm not doing that to you. Why you gotta do me like that? It's the way I think about it, because I can speak to anybody. It's not a power thing, it's a mutual thing. But it's like, if they were to be mutual, in their minds, you have more power, probably because you're a more powerful person to begin with. And that's why they think that way. They have to play a game. They have to rattle you for no reason. They got to do something to bring you down to their level. And it's like, I ain't doing it. And I probably have ruined chances with certain individuals, but hey, I probably didn't at the same time, because everything happens for a reason. And I'm not going to be in a situation where I become emasculated. I'm not going to become in a position where I become a lesser man. Like, I have a duty on earth, and no one's going to bring my shit down. I'm only going up. And there are people that are going to want to be on board with that. There are people that's on board with that. And we don't need no one that's going to try to bring us down to their low life level, because they will sink themselves eventually. And we have no intentions of sinking. Ever. And like I said, man, when the narc comes back, they're going to be in for a serious rude awakening. The person standing right in front of them, which is yourself, unrecognizable. Not even necessarily the way you look, the way you think, your mentality, your strength in the mind, the way you talk, the way you conversate with them. You don't give your power. I fell for the trap far too many times. I let their good looks, I let their cuteness on the outside reel me in. And I just got to the point where I'm looking at that carcass. I'm looking at that body, and I just, nah, I don't care how cute you are. I don't care how bad you are. I see the second coming of Satan right in front of myself, and I ain't finna deal with this again. I'll deal with it right now, right in front of me, and I'm gonna put this to a close, to a screeching halt. And this is done. Because the mistakes I made in the past, I allowed that temptation to get to me. I allowed it back, thinking there's a chance there could be a different result. Maybe they just messed up. Maybe they just realized what was best for them, and they might have messed up, and here we go again. But when the same thing happens 4, 5, 6 times, there's no more excuses. It will happen a 7th. It will happen an 8th, a 9th, a 10th, however long you let this go on. I would almost agree, people can make mistakes. People can make one mistake, possibly two. Any more than that, no sir. That's a wrap. Like, you might be involved with a specific person. They might mess things up once. They might do something once where you guys kind of veer off, and then you come back and you can reignite that flame. Possibly. Depending on what it is. Because cheating, never again. Anything else, like in my situation, it never had nothing to do with that. It was the stupidest stupid as shit. It was as far as getting ghosted and just going our separate ways for a short amount of time and then reigniting. But depending on what it is, people can make a mistake. Then you can make it work. It just depends what it is. But if the same thing's happening 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 7 times plus, it's like, that's how it will be forever. And as long as you let this go on, it will go on that long. So the best thing you can do is not give that person that kind of power ever again. Stand in your frame. Don't budge. And that's the exact second their life flashes before their eyes. They no longer have that fuel source, which is yourself. You become dead to them. You drop off. You stonewall them right in front of them. You just stonewall them like nothing is there. You don't give them any of that fuel. You don't give them that time of day. You don't give them your vulnerability. You don't give them intimacy. You don't give them love, affection, validation. You stonewall them. It's done. And that's how it has to go down. You can't leave any question. You'll have these individuals stalking you for the next year to 2 to 3. Because they want something going on with you, but you don't. And man, it's a nightmare to deal with. It is a nightmare. The amount of pain that women have caused me mentally in my life is crazy, bruh. They take things way too far, man. Like every single one of them, bro. It's like they're all the same. That pretty little face, bro. They're all the same. Trying to mess with your head. Trying to do some shit. And you know, I'm just tired. I'm tired. You know, I'm tired of that shit, bro. And it's not as easy as some woman coming somewhere to left field. Oh, well, I'll take you. Well, I'll date you. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. I have a type. I have a specific type, and that's just how it's going to be. Ideally, I probably should be with one of these people we're speaking of, but it's just going to take a little bit more time is all it's going to take, you know. It's just, in the meantime, I'm tired, bro. It's like I'm just gonna sit back because I'm motherfucking tired, bro. I am motherfucking tired, bro. And when you can do this and just stop with the bullshit, bro. Stop with it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It just makes you feel less. It brings your energy down. It gets your mind not focused. It feels awful not to be able to focus. It feels very good to be clear-minded, to be able to focus. So if you have women that are taking you away from that, it's just retarded. Women are supposed to, they're doing the opposite of what they should be doing today. The opposite. They're supposed to come into your life to make it easier for you. that ultimately and automatically allows you to make her life better very, very fast. No? Yeah. Because you're gonna be doing a whole lot for her. Bills are probably gonna be paid. Dinners are probably gonna be bought. Things are gonna be happening. You might buy her a car. Whatever it might be. And we're just not there. In these times, we have gotten away from that, and that is the formula to success. It's about sharing and caring. It's about teamwork. But it's like today, we're so divided. We're so against each other. Women hate us. Like it really be that way. Like for no reason. Like we get a bad rep. But I would argue today, roles are starting to reverse. Women are getting a very bad rep today. Especially over the last couple of years, and the truth is being revealed. It's just crazy, bruh. All this shit, it's exhausting talking about it. I try to stay calm when I talk about it, but bro, it's like it's pain in the mind. It's draining. It's draining, bro. Like, what's crazy is some of these females aren't even narcs. They just display narcissistic behavior because it's what society tells them to do. But deep down, they do have empathy. They're just acting that way, bro. They're just being that way. It's like they can't just be a good human. And by the time they want to be a good human, it's going to be too late. We can't love you anymore. We can't respect you anymore. It's gone. I lose respect for people, bro. Anybody could lose respect for anybody. I lose respect for people. If you do me dirty, if you cause me unnecessary pain, if you steal from me, if you do certain things, I lose respect. If I can't respect you, I can't even be around you. I can't be near you. I just can't. So, it's a wild, wild world. And the thing is, once we do land in the positions we're supposed to be in with who we're supposed to be who we're supposed to be in the positions with, all this shit goes out the window. Shit starts to work. And then we just gotta live our lives the way we're supposed to, while continuing to make a positive impact on the world. Because I'm never gonna get away from this line of work. I'm going to continue to make a positive impact on the world while living the best life I can possibly live with the people I'm going to live it with. And this is what we all have to do. There should be no games being played. There should be none of this narcissistic stuff going on. But it's the world we're in. And it's completely insane. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of space. And people don't understand it, bro. People waste the best years of their lives just being complete retards. Like, I don't understand. 555 in the phone. Look at that. But yeah, man, a lot of the time, man, like, these individuals will come back and they're going to regret it. And what can you do? You no longer respect them. Like, that's the thing. I can take a lot of shit too. Like, I can take a lot of shit. It's not like the littlest thing just completely just ruins me. I can take a lot of shit. I can deal with some shit. But there comes that point of no return, and it's like people be pushing your buttons, bro. What can you do after that? I just start to look at you like a clown. Like, the respect there is gone. It's lost. I don't care if you're male, female. I don't care what you claim to be. I lose respect. Once I lose respect, like, you really got to get that shit back. Like, you're going to have to really do something huge to get that shit back. If you even can. But anyways, man, that's enough of this video, and we will get on with the next topic. I'll be back, per usual.